Hello everyone, I have 3 new ideas for you today. But before we begin, I'd like to welcome the new viewers to the channel. If you're here for the first time, I like to discuss swing and intraday trading opportunities on this channel on a daily basis. So if that is something you'd be interested in, please like and subscribe. But before we get into the trade that did 10% in 2 days, let's quickly discuss the new ideas that I have for you today. The first one, as is visible, is SDFC Life. Now we had discussed this, I think 2 days back on the 5th of August, but on the next day it did not trigger, as I always discuss that is a filter which we need to keep in place to avoid false entries. I mean, now another continuation bar is setting up. We could go short below 666 and a stop loss of 678 can be kept in place. The first target could possibly be 654 and the second target at 642. Keep in mind both the things, that initiate the entry only if you get the price to sustain below the entry level, that is 666 in this case, for at least 15 minutes. And if that entry is not triggered tomorrow, the next day we discuss the idea from, that trade becomes invalid. Similarly, in the same vein, let's move on to Coal India. Coal India also has given a very bearish candle today, and it had pulled back to its average. It was following this uptrend line up till here and till the mid of June. Then it has taken a very harsh beating. Right from 164 odd levels, it came down to 143 odd levels, and since then it is following this slightly slanting down trend line, and today it has fallen with decently above average volume. So if you could want to go short on this, it would be below 142.35 with a stop loss of 147.9. target 1 would be at 136.8 and target 2 at 131.25. the third name is JCorp Limited, which was in a very nice uptrend, and the uptrend was getting parabolic almost. This was the first trend line which it was following, then it became even steeper, then even steeper. It still managed to pull back to the average following this upward trend line, but now it seems to have broken through everything and is now following this downward thing and given us a lower high here, then another lower high here. So the trend seems pretty proper to the downside for now, as I can see, and after pulling back to the average, it has again given a downward momentum candle today. So if you had to go short on this, it would be below 142 with a stop loss of 149.5. target 1 will be at 134.5 and target 2 at 127. Now I'd like to share with you the 2 updates for today, and before we go to the one to discuss which went to the target, it would be better to discuss that the one that hit the stop loss, and that was Mahindra & Mahindra. This I had discussed on 5th of August, and this triggered an entry on the 6th of August towards the close and has hit the stop loss today. This wick which you see on the 6th of August was created, the upside wick was created before the entry, and the entry was triggered after this price had moved towards that side. So it created the entry over here and then has hit the stop loss today. And finally, the name that was advertised in the title, 10% in 2 days, this is the one which did that target. So this is VENK's. We had discussed it on 5th of August, and it had to be entered below 3107, and the first target was 2944, which it did, along with the second target, that is 2781. Both the targets were done today itself in 1 day, and the net movement, if you would calculate from the entry point to the second target, would be around 10.5%. So this was a nice trade, and hope you made some profit. If you like what you see over here and want to hear new such ideas on a daily basis, I'd request again to subscribe and hit the bell, and do tell me in the comments today which one of the new ideas that I've discussed today would you like to trade. And I'll see you again tomorrow Bye bye.